As you can see, the oil is staying nice and hot. I'm gonna now put it in the chicken to stir fry some stuff. Now this chicken is really, really tender, really, really well crispy. So be very careful putting in the oil. So just lightly fry it on the oil, that's all. Nothing too crazy, just lightly fry it on the oil. Nothing too crazy, just lightly fry on the oil, you know, it's American style. That's it, the chicken lays on top. I'll only do 2 pieces because I don't want to eat too much fried chicken anyways. So just make the chicken lightly fried on top, that's all. Nothing too crazy. There we go, lightly fried chicken. Then this is gone, the oil. Or I can be even smarter and reuse the oil, that's right. A stir fry needs oil, right? You might as well add some oil. Don't ever waste good oil for these episodes. Don't ever do that. I can set my hot oil aside for now, because I'm gonna need it for one more particularly impressive ingredient for this episode. So my lightly fried chickens are good to go. You guessed it. What's more American than cheese and peppers? So, to really say God bless America, here's some American cheese. Now this gets fun. We're gonna do something we call poppers in America. Get some nice cheese, place it on the plate, get back our oil, which should be by now pretty much reduced and not that hot to use. Add in a few peppers for some taste. Nothing too crazy. Just a few. Now, before the peppers actually get cooked, I need to slightly just put them over. So I'm just gonna put them over the heat, because they don't actually cook directly in front of me. Just lightly heat the peppers, that's all. Nothing too crazy, just lightly heat the peppers. We're lightly heating the peppers to make sure they're all nice and tender, nice and crispy, you know, American style. Then kill the heat and place them on top of our cheese. So I'm adding the cheese right back onto my plate. And there's our American styled cheese poppers. So you can see the cheese is really melty, really good, really delicious. It's just a work of art. So just fold over the cheese on itself like this. And there you go, there's the cheese poppers. Delicious. So now to wrap up the episode, I'm going to get the stir fry going. So put the oil aside, open up my stir fry, which has been very well cooked. Oops. It's been very well cooked. We're not done yet, we're gonna add some sauce, right? So I'm gonna add in some really solid sauce next to my cheese and chicken. So add in some nice, good old Thai sauce to dip the cheese and chicken in. Really American style. God bless America. And finally, the stir fry is done, guys. I can eat it with no problem. There you go, guys. The stir fry is done. So I'm gonna grab a second plate and plate up my stir fry. So you can see the stir fry is really colorful. It's like beautiful, very well executed. No waste at all. Beautiful sauce as well from the stir fry. So, rule of thumb, don't ever put hot oil with water. Make it cold. Don't ever put hot oil with water. Make it cold, or it will be very bad for you at the end. So there you go. I have my 2 amazing, beautiful dishes. So now let me take it over for tasting. Here we are, guys. God bless America. We got 2 American-styled dishes. And for a little background music, I'm gonna continue playing Katy Perry. So in this episode, you can see there's 2 dishes in particular. You have, of course, the stir fry, which is pretty delicious, beef and pepper stir fry. And then, of course, you got the chicken and cheese poppers with sauce. So let me pause real quick while I take an Instagram idolatry worthy photo.